TV. It's been a long time, over a year since I've posted a video. I was kind of in a funk on what I wanted to do with the channel. I couldn't really come up with many ideas anymore. I was drinking a lot. I was drinking in almost every video I posted. I've quit drinking. It's been 4 months and I love every second of it. As you can see, I've been collecting puzzles to keep my mind occupied. And I got to thinking I want to start solving puzzles like Chris Ramsey, Ross DM, puzzle solving. It just became a new addiction of mine to be solving these puzzles. Maybe I'll start doing a whole bunch of puzzle solve videos. Maybe I'll go back to some of my original content, maybe post a little bit of both. But I decided for today, I'm gonna show you how to solve 3 of my favorite Hanayama puzzles. So we'll get right into that, and then maybe we can talk more after the video's done. It's good to be back. So these right here are called Hanayama puzzles. They are sometimes super easy, clear up to excruciatingly hard. This one is a level 4 ring puzzle. Funny story with this puzzle. My fiance went to go put this on as a bracelet. It was in the drawer, just like this. She went to go put it on as a bracelet, and for some reason it wouldn't fit, and then it just fell apart. She threw it back in the drawer, and that was that. I didn't even know what Hanayama puzzles were until I started watching Chris Ramsey videos, and then I was like, wait a second, that's that puzzle that's in that drawer. I went to go grab it, and it was in pieces like this. I messed around for an hour trying to get it back together. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that right now. So, start the timer. First thing we'll do, we'll locate the piece that says Hanayama right here. And we'll just hold on to that piece, just like this. And then, you'll have another piece that has a notch out of the center of it. And another piece that has a notch out of the top of it, in the center. Inside, top, inside, outside. We'll take that one with the notch on the inside, and we'll just lay it flat on your Hanayama piece. Flips around this way. Just like that. It'll lay flat-ish on there. You gotta get those other pieces out of the way first. Okay. See how it's laying flat, just like that? Then your piece with the notch on the outside, it's got to wiggle into there, and it's got to lay flat, which it won't lay completely flat, because that silver piece is in the way. So you get it out of the way first. And you'll lay your outside piece mostly flat. Then you gotta wiggle this other silver piece on top of your original Hanayama piece, which you'll just lift this piece up just a tiny bit, and you'll get it on top. And then all you gotta do from there is flip it over. And that is your ring puzzle. On my Snapchat, I also solved this one, but I did a quick solve with those. Those I just kind of run through quickly on how they come apart and go back together. These I want to get a little bit more detailed. And this is actually a really pretty puzzle. That is the ring puzzle. Wish I had a nicer display so it can angle up like that, but anyways, this is the marble puzzle. It's kind of like a fidget spinner, sort of. The center of it spins, and I don't know, it's just a pretty little puzzle. It looks like an alien thing or something. Anyways, you got your 2 lines on the top and bottom here. And then this thing kind of looks like a baseball, sort of. Well, you're going to connect them two lines with one of the lines that's on the baseball. And then you'll be able to twist everything out that way. And these pieces come out too, which you don't need to take them out. But that's just a little bit more of the fun if you want to. Set those back in there. And here's how I remember on this puzzle. These two blocks here, line them up kind of like a rectangle, and then just slide everything back together. Like that. It's really satisfying how that just spins. Well, you gotta get just precise. And they'll spin apart like that. And when you line them blocks up, it just spins back together. Sometimes. Yeah, this move right here. Just really cool how that spins together. That's your marble puzzle. And ignore the thumb, guys. I smashed it a few weeks back and it's still growing back. Just try to ignore that for a couple more weeks if you can. So right here, this monstrosity here, took me a long time to figure out how to solve this one. This is the Enigma puzzle. I think this is a level 6, 5, 6, one of the two. They come out of a 6 rating, the Hanayama puzzles do. On this one, we're pretty much just going to hold on to that piece the whole time. And we're going to call this the B piece and long tail piece and I guess short tail piece. So you're going to start with your B piece and we're going to slide over top of that bridge there. Just like that. And then flip your long tail piece this way and you'll pass the middle of it. I'll get a little closer for you. The middle of it over top of the short tail and your curved piece of the long tail here. And then you can slide over that bridge one more time and that's where your B piece lives now. Then you'll take your long tail piece and you'll slide over that bridge as well. It's like that. And then what we got to do, we got to get our B on this side of your long tail piece. So we'll take this, get the B on the other side first. Whoops. It's not cooperating with me. So see how that rotates like that? We'll flip it clear around like that, and then we can get the B on the other side of this curly Q tail deal. And we'll unwind the long tail piece, and it'll pass over that bridge again with the tail coming out of the B. And it'll come over top of the short tail piece, and then your B is free. And then with your long tail piece, come over here, and this piece takes a little bit of force, which you don't normally want to force these puzzles, but just pops that right over. And then your long tail piece is free. A little bit longer of an explanation on that one, but this is seriously a fun puzzle once you learn how everything shifts and moves together. Putting this one back together, make sure your long tail is on top of the short tail. Otherwise, if it's down here, you're not going anywhere. So put your long tail up on top and then drop your curly Q thing through, and then go over top of that bridge. And here's that move that takes a little bit of force right here. and then just let that dangle there for a minute. Now you can put your bee on. So you'll slide your bee over there, and then over top of, then over top of your short tail, like that. And this part is really important. Make sure your long tail is going through the bee, otherwise you're going to run into a whole bunch of problems. And then you'll slide your bee on, and then you can flip your long tail over and then pop your bee off of there. Then unwind. And you got to make sure your bee is on this side, otherwise you're going to get stuck. Slide over your bridge. And then slide your bee over the bridge. And just like in the beginning, pass your curly Q and your short tail through the bee. And then slide your bee back across the bridge one more time. That is the Enigma puzzle. Really satisfying puzzle once it all works the way you want it to. Yeah, so those are my top 3 favorite puzzles. And here in the next week or so, I'm going to try to post at least once a week. We'll post some more puzzles for you guys. 9 minutes, that's not too terribly bad for 3 relatively hard puzzles. We got some harder ones coming up in the future though, guys. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys in a week. Well, there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the puzzle type videos. It's a little bit different for me. That's my first one, so I was a little bit nervous about making sure everything is right, but we're not all perfect with especially puzzles, because they can get frustrating after a while. I'm eventually going to solve all of the tavern puzzles here, some of them puzzle boxes, and try to get through all these Hanayamas. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll try to post more videos here soon. Thank you guys, love you, and don't forget to subscribe and follow and like and all that junk.